He says kill. He's not coming in secretly. He's coming with a hard blow. Because he's trying to knock the very life out of you. So think about how many of us that don't want to have God because molestation, somebody raped us, we lost a baby, any hard blows, we lost somebody we love, somebody in our family. Things, this hard blow, tragic comes your way, trauma comes your way, because he's trying to what? Destroy and slaughter the purpose. And what he does, he sacrificed that thing in fire. Because how many of us found out what we was made of when we burnt up? And you still want to do it the same way you did it last time. But thank God for mercy. Thank God for mercy. But guess what? Mercy is not done. Nor mercy is stupid. That means you get on your A game and study this word. The word work is just need an agreement. The word work, it just needs an agreement. Are you going to stand and agree with it no matter when the storm comes? Or you don't hear me? Peter was in the storm. He said, God, I bid you to call me to come. He got on the water because Jesus was walking on water. That's right. And the storm, the enemy was in the storm. The enemy was the storm. You don't hear me? And Jesus told him to come. The Christ himself was right there in front of Peter. Right there. But Christ himself is inside of you. He was right in front of Peter. Told him, come on. And the storm got terrible. I'm going to help somebody. He lost his job. He lost his marriage. He lost his mind. I'm talking about today life. Everything around him begins to be chaotic. The storm was so much he couldn't see it. But Jesus was still standing before him. And God said, come, regardless of what you see. Know that I am God and I'm giving you life more abundantly. Know that I am the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. I need you to get through this storm because you don't know what you're made of. I need you to get through this storm because I have made you to be a weapon. Just open your mouth. Just come. I'm standing right here. And so what happened? Peter began to sink, but God came and pulled him up. I love the mercies of God. He picked him up and took him back to the boat. Somebody need to say, even when I'm wavering, and sometimes we just don't look right, but God will pick you up in the midst of the storm, and he'll walk you through that thing and put you in a safe place. My son was talking about how sometimes we waver, but you got to go forward. So he picked him up and took him in. But guess what? A storm is hard. You can't see in a storm. That's why you got to believe in the word. That's walking in spirit and truth. They say, girl, how did you get through that? Man, how did you get through all of that? How did you get through all the molestation and all the beating? How did you get through it? How did you get being rejected? How did you get being abandoned? Oh my God. And all you can tell them, it was God. You don't want to become a victim because a victim is looking for somebody to do it for them. But God is saying, I've given you life and more abundantly. I've called you to understand. If you will walk with me, obtain me, maintain me, maintain the word, I will keep you. Hallelujah. You got to find out what you're made of. Because you don't even know you're a secret weapon. That's right. See, the enemy needs you to agree with him so that it can come to pass. So listen to you. If the judge tells you no, you got to say, but God's word says yes. Let me say this. Let me say something to you. Yes don't always mean necessarily that physically I'm free. Yes means I got the peace of God and I know that I'm free. Situations need God in it to give you the peace to get through it. This is how we begin to pray. And then when it don't happen the way we want it to happen, we don't see what God has in front of us. Because what God is trying to do is build him in you. So when situations come, even though it's not what you heard, but you got to believe what God said. Because your faith is being tried. So if the doctor says, you got it, you got to say, I ain't got it. I don't even feel it. Now the enemy will make something happen to make you think that God didn't answer. But the word, that's why you need the word, to encourage yourself. You need the word to encourage yourself. Now I'm going to give you this last one, and we're getting ready to close. Because this one really got me. Destroy. Destroy means destroy fully, to perish, to lose. To denote separation, departure, cessation. Now listen to cessation. The fact or process of ending or being brought to an end. Termination, ruin, death, punishment, and destruction. He's trying to take you totally away from God. So now you living contrary to the word. He's bringing termination into your separation, into your relationship of the Lord. I want to share something. Even if it seems right, doesn't mean God okayed it. Because the enemy just don't come and separate that you notice that is bad. He got to separate you and give it to you while it's good. See, this devil is a deceiving devil. See, the only people that he just totally separate from is one that is not mature in the word. That means, guess what? When the word came to you, was excited about the word and everything, but you never got no root. Wow. All right. So what happens is the enemy will bring something. Listen to this. Good. He'll even bring confusion. He'll bring misunderstanding that you believe to separate you. He's slick like that. Young folks, he'll tell you your parents don't know what they're talking about. He'll tell you they don't know what they're talking about. Let me say this. If it's sin, don't do it. According to the word. Not according to your assumptions. Not according to your opinion. Not according to what you think. According to the word. They tell you to leave that young boy alone and they can see he only want the goods. Listen to them. But guess what happened? That boy will bring you some flowers. He'll bring you something nice. He'll take you out. Because guess what? Most of young people ain't used to nothing good. That's right. That's why I always tell my husband, take your daughters out. You take them out to breakfast. We buy them jewelry on Valentine's. We do stuff for them. Guess what? He has to do it because when a man come along, she'll be like, okay, thank you. It ain't going to excite her downstairs. That's right. It's not going to excite that downstairs. You hear what I'm saying? That's right. the first thing should be coming out of her mouth is, you go to church? Go to my church service. Amen. Separation. He's trying to destroy, is trying to bring you to an end. But let me tell you something. One thing about the amazing God that we have, he said, I'm married to the backsliders. Oh, I love him. He always have a way of escape. Glory to God. One man judging you, God is saying, I'm setting them up. I'm setting my son up. I'm setting my child up. Just stand on your prayer. Just trust and believe. They're coming unto me. I'm bringing it right. He'll bring you to ruin. Because the flesh loves to do dirt. Because dirt feels good. It does. We'll do dirt just to please other people. And let me tell somebody, I don't know who you is. Stop pleasing men and start pleasing God. And start being obedient. Stop being the victim and start being healed. I don't know a church that somebody went in and didn't get hurt. Come on now. This is your salvation. You got to let it go sooner or later. And get on the path of the narrow. Put your tennis shoes on, wipe your head, put your rag around your head, and get ready for the race. Okay. Go to my last scripture, James. I want to share something with you. Because God wants your heart to be right, right? That's right. James chapter 4. Can I tell you something? Don't you know that Satan blesses his people? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, you might be one of God's people, but he's still going to bless you because he's trying to separate you from God. That's right. That's right. Oh, y'all don't hear me. I hear you. Come on. Anything in your life is greater than God is your God. And the devil put it there for you. That's right. That's right. Idolatry. That means that anything you got, you shouldn't worry about if it's been taken. Come on. Anything. Your car, your house, your shoes, it don't make a difference because that's not supposed to be your God. That's right. Come on. You ain't got it going on if God is not first. Oh, y'all don't hear me. James chapter 4, verse 3. The Bible says, I'm going to start off verse 2. Ye lust and have not. Ye killed and desire to have and cannot obtain. Ye fight and war, yet ye have not, because ye ask not. Ye ask, but you did ask, and receive not, because ye ask amiss, that ye may consume it what? Upon your lust. Amiss means badly, physically, or moral. This is what it does. Because of your lust, your prayer is sick. Your prayer is diseased. Evil, worthless, deprived. The character God wants you to have is virtue. But what happens is your prayer has everything to drape you. To make you look good. So what happened is in reality, you might get it, but it's still sick. Oh, y'all don't hear. It's a disease. Because you're using it upon your lust. So what you're depriving, listen, your spirit man, while you're giving your flesh full control. All right. Because your spirit don't want to fast. That's right. Oh, y'all don't hear me because I'm going to help somebody. Your spirit don't want to pray. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm talking about? And you is not in the center of it. Oh, y'all don't hear me?
Wow.
Your flesh begins to focus on your need. And don't really know you need God. So it's sick, and it's deprived, and it's diseased, it's wicked, it's evil. So when you think you're looking good before the people, all you're doing is trying to steal the glory.
That's good.
The glory. So guess what? The enemy will take care of you just to get your soul. But I know a God. See, that's what, let me tell you what we are a people to do. We are supposed to be a giving and a loving people. If you got somebody in your life that's always want, teach them the word to give. That's part of dying. Sometimes you got to be the woman of the might. I'm just not saying just general finances. I'm talking, are you willing to give yourself, listen, to God? I know people that pray for hours and people say it don't take all that. But why did Esther pray for 3 days and fasted for 3 days? Why did Daniel pray for 21 days and fasted for 21 days? Why? Because guess what? It was more for him than it was for God. Oh, you don't hear what I'm saying. It was training your spirit, disciplining your spirit, causing your spirit to be intimate with God. Yes, it takes all that. Yes, it takes all that. Your flesh don't tell you it don't take all that. The devil is a liar. It do. So it don't even tell you that what she prayed. Because they don't want us to build a whole doctrine on that. It just says she prayed and fasted for 3 days.
That's right.
Daniel prayed and fasted for 21 days. And we, Jesus Christ. Works without faith is what? Dead. Dead. So when the enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy anything you say, anything you believe in, guess what? He's going to do it until it's the end. But you got to stand and say to the Lord, Lord, you be my strength.
Yes.
I heard a man in the Bible before I closed. He said, Lord, help my unbelief. Help my unbelief.
Yes.
Help me, God. Help me, God. So as I close, get out the way. Get out the way. I'm going to say to my sister, she tells me all the time, you bless people when they don't even like you. She said, you give to people that hurt you. Because guess what? It ain't mine anyway. It's only mine to steward, to be ready to be used as a vessel of honor to show them the love of God. Their actions is between them and God. That's why you can go and see, listen to this. I want you to hear this. Testimony is good when you can show the people of God that God did it. Know the difference between a testimony and a blessing. I won't get up here and tell you what I got blessed with, but I'll tell you that God healed me. I'll tell you that God delivered me from a demon. I'll tell you that God set me free from drugs. I'll tell you that God turned my life around. I'll tell you that when I was going out of my mind, God gave my mind wholeness. I'll tell you when I got molested and raped, God healed me. I'm going to give you a testimony so that you can know there's nothing impossible for you, God.
That's right. Amen.
Because God give you hands to bless yourself. Oh, you don't hear me. That's why you got to get your credit together and all this other stuff together. Amen? God said if you make one step, I'll do two. There are some things that is a beautiful blessing. But there's a testimony that's going to help somebody move. Father, we thank you for the word of God. We give you glory and honor. In Jesus' name, let everybody say amen.